How's everybody doing? We are live. How was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a phenomenal weekend. Went to the beach twice and got a lot of work done. I see a lot of people are here already. I did want to tell everybody at the very beginning, we do have, I'm going to pin the comment of our coaching and our, for our coaching and our consultations, pin message. So that's where for the consultation, which we do have Andrea. Andrea purchased a consultation for somebody. So Andrea, you are going to have to pick out who you want to get a consultation for. I would suggest you. I mean, since you watch a lot, you could pick out. Just let me know. We are going to talk today about the ridiculousness of society trying to push fat acceptance on mainstream media. I warned everybody about this years ago that they would, in fact, try to make this more mainstream. Give me 1 second. Okay, boom. And the one thing we can't do, I can't actually show Lizzo's show. So we are going to go to the clips she has on her Instagram and stuff, or her TikTok and shit like that. Because if we show the whole show, they will come and delete my channel. And that's just reality. But we're going to say hi to everybody. We'll talk a little bit about how everything's going this weekend or this week for everybody and how shit's going. I hope everybody is having a fabulous fucking weekend or started a great week. Jenny, how are you? Or your week started great. You know what I'm saying. Zoe, how are you doing? Nice seeing you. April Dargan, what's going on? Elk, Jen Soros, El Fitty, Janet, how the fuck you doing today? Maria Bumbar, hello. Kylie, Andrea, again, I got it. Like, I would like for you to try to pick somebody out of the crowd and just let me know, and then I will reach out to them. You're excited for this live. Honesty is the best. Honesty is priceless in society right now, and it's hard to come by. Thank you very much. We apparently have, and we'll talk about this later on later on this week. I don't know if you guys watch. I re-released the excerpts of a live that many of you were there for when we talked about the disingenuous nature of April Lauren's journey. I do want to say that I was kind of surprised at the steps she took this past weekend to literally break terms of service agreement from YouTube by telling her audience that somebody else had broken the terms of service agreement of YouTube. It was a little weird, if you ask me, but something on the top of my ear. It's driving me crazy. My ADHD caught it. So, or is it just my ear? No, it was a cat hair. Okay. But that's ADHD for you. But I re-released the excerpts of the live that we did about it. So it's been an interesting weekend. A lot of new people here. A lot of people from Shakira's channel. Shakira Transformations and I, Ilona, we are going to be live this Thursday, 7 a.m. to discuss April's video. So I hope everybody here joins us. I know that might be early for some of you, but I think it'll be an interesting take on her perspective and my perspective of this. And I just wanted to put this out there because I'm fairly sure that they're going to be watching. But April, if you'd like to join us, you are more than welcome to state your case. So more than welcome. Let me know, and I will absolutely make that happen because I have no problem talking to anybody about my thoughts and anybody about my thing. If Lizzo would want to join us on here and talk about how she's, not ridiculous for fucking thinking that just because she's gluttons herself into fucking ill health, that she's good for society. I saw Michelle McDaniels released a video where Lizzo said she's a body icon. I'm not, you know what? I can honestly say I haven't watched Michelle's video yet. I probably will because I still do watch a decent amount of her content. But I will pretty much say she is definitely an icon for what is going to be very ill health for us for the future. We have reached a stage in society where a body icon, being that of a severely morbidly obese woman, is true. We have pushed this far enough against all my advice for years now to think that somehow or another this is healthy for people. It's kind of crazy. It is the wave of death, illness, and disease, and burden and dependence upon the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry is going to be tragic in the next 5 to 10 years because we have somehow convinced ourselves that Lizzo is not indeed fat as fuck and unhealthy. I know that might hurt some people's feelings, but she is fat as fuck. She gluttons herself there. She is bad for her audience because she literally propagates binge eating on her channel, and it is very, very unhealthy. I would say that to her or in front of anybody, frankly. Finally made another live. Barbie, how you doing? Jujubu, how you doing? Maria, what's going on? Mandy, Ashley, Daryl, how are you? Emily Palmer, how the fuck you doing? Casey, what's happening, motherfucker? Let's see, Samantha, Amelia, Katie Rose, Chuck Walker, finally made it to a live. Dakota, how you been, man? Lady Hawk, I'm actually watching this over the weekend. I actually watched this show over the weekend, and I'm curious to hear your take on it. I can only show the excerpts. I cannot show the show. We can't break it down like we normally would a YouTube video because Amazon will come and take my shit. So, Julia, how the fuck are you? No idea what Lizzo is doing, but I'm excited to find out. There's a whole show dedicated right now to her finding fat backup dancers. You know, just obese and fat backup dancers for diversity's sake, to have representation, as if the majority of America being fat as fuck and the vast majority of America being overweight is not representation in some way. It's ridiculous. I mean, these people live in a fucking fantasy world. It's just crazy talk. Kimberly Gonzalez, how are you doing? Sub Hein, how are you? See you next Tuesday. What's up, motherfucker? The Lit Bomb, Casey. I'm doing fucking fabulous, bro. Hey, yo. Can't pronounce that. So, hi. Sherry Wynn, Jen Trixnova, Miranda Herring, Fox. They need to get there faster. How you doing? Fat Chick in a Barn. We got a bunch of people on here. Bunches of people. First time catching a live. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this one. My thoughts on it, for real. I mean, this show is ridiculous. You know, if it was about them, if it was about a bunch of people trying to find health, a journey to health, it would be great. But we literally have people like people have deluded themselves to think that she's healthy. It's just, she's not healthy, people. Like, I mean, like this is a very, like, this woman is in her mid 30s gluttoning herself to death, and people are like, well, she dances and shit like that. I'm happy that she can fucking move around just because, I mean, but again, gravity fucking exists. It's just reality. You know, like, I didn't create gravity. I didn't create that. I didn't create the atmosphere that would some way make it so that Lizzo can think that she's healthy or lie to herself in front of an entire audience and say she's awesome. You know, this is the same woman, just so everybody knows, literally cried on social media about people calling her fat. So, you know, I mean, and then she did the whole normal thing. It's fat phobic. It's racist. Blah, 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 blah. Leona's a great person to follow. I do watch her content. So excited. It's going to be fun. It is. Found me because of Leona. Very cool. Awesome. Hi. I'll be up as always at the gym, 7 a.m. That's outstanding, man. That's outstanding. Nita, nobody genetically has a FUPA shirt. What do you say? I like that. Allie, I think that's a very good idea. I might have them made. I'm about, me and Mark have been talking all sorts of fucking, we're going to have all, like, about different shirts, you know, all sorts. April won't chew chicken. Now that's the thing. Like, I really, like, I do, if she would ever just want to come on and talk to me one-on-one about it, that's fine. I know that there is a huge insinuation. A lot of people in her comments being like, why didn't you call Alan out? I literally used her words in her fucking comments. And I'm just going to state this really quickly because we will talk about it later. And I want to save some of the conversation for, Ileana and I have to talk about. But she should be done. It's been 90 weeks. She has 170 pounds to lose. If she is anywhere close to the activity she has claimed and the caloric intake she has claimed, she should have lost about 160 to 170 pounds by now. That is less than 2 pounds a week. And she started a 350-pound woman. She can be in a 1,000-calorie deficit a day at like with activity at like 2,800 calories, 2,000 or 2,500 calories. If she ate 2,000 calories a fucking day, she should be done. She should. I mean, she should be done. She should. I mean, this woman could eat a caloric range between 1,600 and 1,900 calories and end up weighing about 170 pounds, 160 pounds with her fucking claimed caloric expenditure. And I understand people are going to be like, well, she might have PCOS or something like that. That's not that. I mean, I'm sorry. If it was that bad, she would be on medication for it. But it's not that big of a factor. Very realistically, it just means you need to be more meticulous, not less meticulous. And again, I'm not harsh. I don't want anybody to give her hate. I don't want anybody any way to discourage her from losing weight, because she indeed does need to lose a lot of weight. She should stop making excuses for herself and actually just eat what she's claimed she's eating and do the activities she's claimed she's doing, because nothing will convince me. Here's the thing. Nothing in the speaking as literally a best-selling author on Amazon for weight loss, literally as somebody who has coached 1,000+ people between my wife and I, we coached like 1,000+ people to sustained weight loss. And somebody who's been obese themselves and is a binger to themselves, something does not add up in the math. I read studies daily on metabolism. It's not like I've presented these types of information in front of thousands of people. I've debated doctors. The will of her crowd saying, you don't know me, you don't know her, you don't know this, you don't know that. I know what she's claimed, and I know what the results she has. The results she has do not add up. I mean, they just don't. And that was Ileana's point. My other point was, why hide half your journey and then tell people that your journey started X amount of time when you hid two years before? And that's what we talked about. Anyway, so we're going to go from there. Matt the Truth, CNMSMBC Allen. We are now far-right fitness extremists. That is something I found hilarious, because that means, like, far-right fitness extremists, they equated us to racists too. So C.T. Fletcher, Phil Heath, I mean, like, it's so fucking crazy. So crazy. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Lots of people here. From India, how the fuck are you? I'm doing really fucking good, bro. How the fuck are you? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, Alan, it's midnight here, but super excited to finally catch you live. Samantha, thank you. That's fucking great. Do you normally swear? I swear all the fucking time, bro. All the fucking time. How I talk right here, and anybody, by the way, that is a coaching client of mine can attest to this. This is how I fucking talk all the time. And if you don't like it, and I didn't add the disclaimer. If you do not like it, I really, really, really strongly suggest you fuck off. I don't care. Kind of crazy. I love thoughts on fitness. Scary, bald, tattooed man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And more swearing. No shit. Like, I mean, are we really there? Are we really there? Like, I've had, and it happens a lot. Like, people, like, you dilute the message that you deliver. Trust on this. The people don't actually have a problem with the word fuck. They have a problem with me telling them the reality that they're indeed gluttoning themselves to fucking death. That's the fucking issue. The way people get so butthurt about the swearing is funny. I agree. I think it's very funny. I know. You want to say hi. You want to say hi to everybody. Say hi. My baby. You're done now? Now I got cat hair all over me. Anyway. Allie, thank you. I appreciate it. That's 2 in a row. So I hope you're not just accidentally hitting the button. Although I thank you for the tip. I really do. So here we go. I'm going to go to TikTok. And we are going to go to Lizzo. Okay. It's just fucking sad. It is just fucking sad. Let's see. Where we at? Jeez. Kittens. I don't swear again. It's refreshing that people just do. It's just words. It's just words. It's just words, people. I mean, part of the biggest problem society has right now is that words hurt you, motherfuckers. Like, not you, not the people that are listening, because you people obviously don't give a fuck. But what the fuck is wrong with society that people give so much of a shit about that? Man, I mean, what the fuck? If you don't like it, don't listen. You know, I mean, it's words. If words hurt you, you are one of the most pathetic, weak, pitiful fucking human beings ever. Like, we went from my generation of sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you, to safe spaces, and you guys want to fucking make it illegal to say the word fuck. You bunch of bitches. Caffeinated hot water. I'm about a gallon and a half in for the day. I'm going to work out for about 45 minutes in the Florida heat, which is about 85 degrees right now. As soon as we're done talking, outside on the suspension system training, and then I'm going to do a core class with Crystal tonight. Can't beat swearing. So fluffy. She is fluffy. She's doing good, though. She's eating right now, but she's been doing good. What's up, bully? Lindsay, if you aren't watching Lindsay's channel, by the way, please go subscribe. Outstanding. Alan, just wanted to say thank you for inspiring me to start taking my health and fitness seriously. Fucking amazing. That's a fucking hero. Boom. Good job. Excuse me. Alan, skincare routine. I fucking exfoliate about every other day. And then I wear sunscreen out in the sun after 20 minutes. I do 20 minutes in the sun without sunscreen just to get my vitamin D. And then I just use a good night cream and a good day cream. Besides that, and I shave occasionally. My whole cranium. I don't often get asked skincare routines. I do whatever my fucking wife tells me to do to my skin. That's what I do. Really don't get why swearing is needable. I really don't get why you're a bitch. But here we are. Can't wait for core class tonight. Yeah, I'm doing it with her. Women in the world tell Will Smith about it. Ed, I'm sorry, people. That's fucking fake. I mean, it's fucking fake. It was staged. Nobody gave a fuck about these fucking people having their fucking ceremony to tell each other how fucking awesome they are. And all of a sudden, Chris Rock makes a few jokes about fucking Jada Pinkett Smith. And Will Smith, who allows other people to, like, he's perfectly okay, has meetings with dudes that are banging his wife, is upset because somebody called her bald. And he supposedly then hops up on stage. No security fucking comes out. He hops up on stage. Chris Rock then puts his hands behind his back and sticks his chin out. And Will Smith, who trained in boxing, is so upset that he's willing to fucking blow all of his fucking shit up, is going to go and fucking what looks like barely slap him. And if you look at the stills, Chris Rock braces for it and they're both smiling. And then people are taking this as fucking serious. It is fake as fuck. It is fake as fuck. Period. Ridiculous. Missed the car rants. I do still do them. I did one earlier today. Anyway. Cat's gorgeous. She is so cute, isn't she? She really is. Let's see. Women take their hair seriously. It's fake. No, nobody can tell me that's not fake. I mean, it looked fake when I fucking watched it in full motion. Yet alone when it was fucking. Yet alone when it was. Yet alone when I saw the stills. So you're telling me they let him stay? So we're actually going to set the precedent that when people say something we don't like, it's okay to just slap the fuck out of them. That's what woke culture wants to do now, that like this isn't fake, because I don't think that would work out very well for people. It's fake as fuck. I mean, it's super fake. Super, super, super fake. But again, it did make the like somebody said, it made the Oscars noteworthy again. That's what it's publicity. And people were like, who would let themselves get slapped on nationwide television? Actors. Chris Rock's most famous role is that of a crackhead. I mean, what the fuck? Alan had already analyzed the footage. Y'all better step up your arguments. I mean, it is fucking ridiculous. I mean, are you as a newsflash? I mean, if I'm a little confused. Why should we just ingest no morbidity in the morning so your portion sizes and stuff is lowered? Please, can you explain? It lasts 24 hours. That's when I fucking ingest it. I'm actually going to start ingesting Ember in the morning and then that in the early afternoon. That in the early afternoon. The no morbidity in the early afternoon. But you can actually fucking do it in the evening. I mean, most of them are it lasts 24 hours. So I do suggest you play around with it and figure out. But I do understand you're trying to troll, but you look stupid. There are fucking 4 patented ingredients in my fucking product coming up. No morbidity. Boom. We'll have a release. Oh, wait. We'll have a release date soon. Boom. Anyway, can you use no morbidity while intermittent fasting? Of course you can. I mean, it is non-stimulant, non-thermogenic based. So absolutely. In fact, most people, it will help them intermittent fast. It'll help them intermittent fasting. It'll just help you eat in a smaller window. They really, really do. I'm doing a burpee for every F-bomb. You're going to be in great fucking shape here real fucking soon. I hope you fucking have a great fucking day. Critical thinking. Exactly. I'm ready for no morbidity. Me too. We're finding out the release date here. Hopefully within the next day or two. We need to find out. We need to make sure our bottles came through customs, and that's just because of where we're getting the bottles. You know, it just is what it is. Anyway, stop swearing. Stop being a hoe. Street corner. You just go out on the street corner, you hoe. You don't like me calling you hoe? Looking forward to supplements. Me too. Very, very much. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to fucking Lizzo. And boom. Okay. Here we are. This is Lizzo's Tiki Talk. Now we've already talked about a bunch of shit already. God damn, motherfuckers. So I appreciate all of you. Here we go. Stop watching, sweet Jesus. I can't wait for nobody me either. Oh no, he can stay. Dude, let the hooker stay. You know? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, do people think that saying that they don't like me swearing is going to stop me from swearing, or is it going to make me like you're upset by it? Oh, maybe that might help me want to upset you more. I don't know. Anyway, I found out that I had thyroid problems when I was 22 years old. Now 29, I've lost a total of 89 pounds in 2 years. That's fucking amazing to help my. That's amazing. You are a fucking hero. Good fucking job. Good job. Alan, you have the most obvious trolls in the world. I'm convinced it's the same person just doing it. I really think so too. But it's called cultivating the trolls. You want to keep them around. That way it inspires conversation. Just to be real. That is amazing. Amazing. All right, here we go. All right. This is... Okay, I'm going to say this right now. Like, you can tell by their movement they're not totally healthy. And I'm sorry, like everybody's like, oh, they're dancers and blah blah blah, but like I can tell you the way Lizzo walks, this woman needs to watch it. She really needs to watch it. She really does. The amount of visceral fat that just walked across stage, by the way, is very dangerous. How people cannot see that this is humiliating to obese people, I don't understand. Like this is just the circus put on display. These are the new These are the new circus fat ladies that are being told that society really loves them. Everybody, like, reality is that while a very small segment of society is saying, yes, we need to have representation of fat people, most people that watch this understand how unhealthy this is. I refuse to believe any fucking different. I watched part of an episode where Lizzo was critiquing the one woman's stamina, and I almost laughed. I mean, come on, that's just. I mean, I can't believe she did. I mean, I just it's so bad. It's just so bad. And it's today's freak show. It is. This is today's freak show. I mean, and anybody that doesn't like me saying that, I'm sorry, but this is not this is illness on parade. It really, really, really is. So let's go, and then we're gonna watch them try to dance. Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl. Like, this is going to be your legacy. Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big girl. Watch out for the big. That kick was crazy. Girl. Watch out for the big girl. Sorry, had to. Anyway, let's see. Let's go up. Let's go. 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 Let's get it in. Watch out for the big girl. 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 Watch out for the big. Really bad. First of all, the song sucks too. So we're just gonna keep it going.
Countdown to watch out for the big GRRLS premiere with us. Sydney, Ollie, Asia, Jayla, Me Bitch, Hiki, Jazz, Izzy, Moesha, Charity, Ashley, We Too Cute, Coochie.
Could have gone all day without that. But here's what I want to say. Like, the most I can about this. They do not look healthy. This is not a statement about any of their looks. If people find them attractive, great. If they don't find them attractive, also great. I mean, the problem is the very second you say something about somebody's physical health and how unhealthy that is, like, because I get that people want to pretend. Like, we live in this really fantasy world where people want to pretend that any woman you just saw there is in any way healthy just because they can move their body. At some point in time, people should be asking themselves if they should be moving their bodies like that. Like, I understand, just because you can, should you? Now, here's my argument by this. You can bring it here and I'll throw it to you, but I'm not going to go over there. Here's my argument behind this. If this is how these people are getting work, I can understand why they're doing it. They're trading off, but as long as they're not lying to themselves, they're trading off years of their life for this. I don't see this as much different than a professional athlete or a professional, a bodybuilder or something like that. They know that they are trading off years of their life and health for this money, for this bag. All right. If that's the case, I get it. But let's not pretend like that's not what it's for. The average person who, like, it's the same thing. And I just want to be clear, right? If you're just some average dude, don't give a fuck about your 1 rep max bench press. Who gives a fuck? Who really cares? Be as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Because unless you're going to make money from it, who gives a fuck? I could not tell you what my max. Go get it. Awesome. I could not tell you what my 1 rep max was on my bench or on anything. I just can't. I can't tell you. I haven't done that in forever. You know why? Because the very second I gave up on the concept that I was going to make money off of it, it became completely unimportant. Like literally completely unimportant. I'm not making money off of it. It is completely irrelevant. So these young people, destroying their fucking knees and somehow convincing themselves that they're healthy is the problem with that is that they're healthy. They're not healthy and they're convincing themselves that they are. They should stop that. Just admit you're not fucking healthy and do what you fucking want to do. And as for like this all came about from attraction and shit like that. I'm sorry. Like somebody's going to find you fuckable. Not everybody needs to find you fuckable. Not everybody thinks I'm attractive. I care that my wife finds me attractive. Why would I give a fuck if anybody else does? Like, I mean, that's it. People just get fucked up. You know what I mean? Like we've gotten society so fucking superficial and so fucked up and so weak that people need to think everybody finds them perfectly acceptable. What people think of me is really none of my fucking business. And I do social media for a fucking living. And it's still none of my fucking business. I'm me. I say what I am. If you don't like me, I'm not going to shame you for not liking me. Half the time I fucking annoy the fuck out of myself. But what the fuck? I mean, these people act like everybody needs to like them. That's so bad. What I don't get is how they literally edited this, lighting, everything like that, practiced that shit. And they all look like they are not really that physically capable because they're fat as fuck. Who gives a fuck? I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, that's really my fucking thing. Like, who fucking cares? I mean, parading this around is insulting to these people. Making a mockery of them is insulting. If you want to see how ridiculous it is, go to Amazon Prime's announcement of this and read the fucking comments. Society doesn't want this. Just because Prime is pushing it or YouTube's pushing it or Twitter or social media or anything like that, just because they're pushing this type of agenda, the generalized public is going to treat these people like the sideshow this is. And that's unfair to them. So, these people have been gaslit, partly by Lizzo herself, have been gaslit into thinking that this is somehow fucking healthy. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. I don't get how Lizzo has her size now that she's vegan. She eats fried vegan shit. Vegan is not necessarily fucking healthy. I'm not saying it's not healthy. I will say this: being vegan and an athlete can work because you expend a lot. If you're going to expend a lot of calories being vegan, you can eat a lot of vegan protein, a lot of beans, a lot of legumes, a lot of stuff like that, a lot of peas, and get your fucking protein, especially since there's a lower bioavailability of the protein you get from these things versus other stuff. But she's her being vegan is not going to take weight off of her when she eats 4,000 fucking calories a day. I mean, because that's what she likely eats, If you have a Prime account, you can watch it. Exactly, but I can't show it here. So, like the freaks of the freak show who used to bite off the heads. That's what it is. I mean, people are. This is not being like, oh, they're so brave. No, it's a fucking sideshow. And if they don't realize it, I'm sorry, but the people like Prime and shit like that is taking advantage of these people. I mean, it's not like I understand that there's going to be a lot of people who are like, no, society really wants this. Society, and this is reality. Are you telling me any of these people, any of them, if they were given an option to wake up tomorrow without effort, without anything like that, and still be able to eat the foods that they are fucking addicted to, would choose to be thin versus be immobile, like less mobile than what they clearly, as you can see them move around? They would all pick being thinner, all of them. And the reason being is not because society prefers thinness. The reason being is they're fucking it affects their mobility, it affects their health. Many of them probably have to fucking hold their breath when they tie their fucking shoes. It's just reality. We need to stop with this fucking joking around about this. I mean, I posted a video earlier that like it's gotten so bad. Like fucking Anna from Glitter and Lasers was talking about how she thought after working out for 11 weeks she was in nearly perfect shape or on the road to being in perfect shape, and realized she's not. 400 fucking plus pounds. If you can lie to, like, we can literally suspend reality to think that any of these people are healthy is a problem. I mean, this is ridiculous. We literally have fat acceptance leaders, fat pride leaders, fat whatever, fat studies leaders dying in their sleep nonstop lately. I mean, people in their fucking 40s and late 30s and 40s are dying because they're fat as fuck. It's time to wake up. It's time for this show is dangerous for people. This show is terribly dangerous for young people, which somehow Lizzo gets marketed towards young people. I don't even fucking understand that shit either. How are Oreos vegan? They don't have animal products in them. They don't. They don't. They're vegan. Oreos are vegan. Vegan junk food makes up the majority of vegan food. You know what's not vegan junk food? Vegetables, fruit. That's it. That's all. Beans, legumes. That's it. For the most part, like most vegan food is crap. With the second you start processing that shit, it's fucking horrible for you. Beyond Meat, which I've eaten and I actually like, is not healthy for you by any stretch of the fucking imagination. It's not good for the environment either. The way they fucking have to procure it and fucking make it and shit like that is not good for the environment either. Beer and French fries are vegan. They are. Yep. I'm in obese range at the moment, and I am able to move very well. It hurts though, and it feels heavy as fuck. Lost 14 pounds in 6 weeks. Good for you. At last, went to a proper dietitian, taking my life seriously. Zap. Great fucking job. That's what a fucking hero looks like. Taking control of your life. That's outstanding. She crams deep fried food in her mouth all day long. She's so healthy veganism. Whoopee, I hear you. Fucking crazy. It doesn't have to. Don't they just appreciate animals more than us? Us the norm? I don't know. I think a lot of people that are vegan right now are vegan because they think it's the fucking cool thing to fucking do. When in fact, eating vegan crap is very fucking like eating vegan crap. First of all, animals die from the displacement of the procurement of food. If you really gave that much a fuck about animals, you would grow your own vegan food. You'd grow your own food. You have your own food forest of perennials and your own garden, and that's what you would fucking live off of if you really gave a fuck about animals. Because agriculture, no matter what is grown, whether it's food for cows or whether it's food for people, displaces animals and kills them. It just fucking does. Most of the carbohydrates come from plants. But luckily, you don't even need carbohydrates if you don't want to. You know? You really don't. They're not essential. Carbohydrates are not essential. Your body will make plenty of energy from ingested fat and fat you have on your body. To a great degree, and I really mean this, if you're morbidly obese, the only carbohydrates you should take in are just for pleasure, like the ones you view that are just for pleasure. Because if you're already morbidly obese, taking in something that is in fact not essential is just for pleasure. You do not need it. You don't need to fuel your activity. You're carrying around extra fuel. You know, I mean, it's reality. I'm vegan and still fat, lost 70 pounds and still losing, but I was full vegan and fat. I know a lot of people who are vegan and fat. A lot. They all had the camera at the high angle to make it look smaller too. I know. It's fucking, I noticed that too, but it is. Oreos don't contain any animal fat. They contain a shit ton of vegetable shortening. Yep. And let's see here. The topic of Oreos is big. The human anatomy prefers thinness. Yes, because your skeletal structure is only one way. Like my shoulders are going to be big because of this is my shoulder bone right here. Okay, I'm going to have wide shoulders, right? I have thin waist. When I was big, that's why I was getting a belly, like why it looked like I had a keg, because I do have a thin waist. I have thinner hip bones compared to my shoulders. And my body did not like it. Therefore, it said, why the fuck are we doing this? And started fucking giving me sleep apnea and all sorts of problems. So it is what it is. You're 100% right. If I could, and that's exactly why I want to change my life. That's awesome. That's awesome that you can admit that. That's a fucking hero, because it is not about your state. Like, everybody's got issues. The biggest issue I have with all of these people, is that they try to pretend like being fat as fuck is not in fact bad for them. That is delusional. That is fucking delusional. There's better ways to express yourself. Okay, you fucking whore. Fuck you. I'm not saying there's not better fucking ways to fucking express myself, but I use the word fuck because I want to fucking use the word fuck. And to be fucking real, it fucking triggers a lot of fucking people, and I fucking enjoy that. So fuck off, you hoe. That was a lot of fucks right there. I think that was like 20 fucks in a matter of 2 sentences. That might be a new fucking record. Let's see here. There's no way they aren't in pain. They're absolutely in pain. You can fucking see it on their face. Lizzo's in pain when you watch her dance. I can fucking see it. When do we start pushing fat as healthy on kids? They already are. I mean, there's like an acceptance thing. Although UK is actually fighting. I might do a video about this. The UK is actually fucking sending some parents to jail for killing their kid with obesity. And they fucking should. You know why? Because it's abuse. If your kid is so obese they cannot fucking move around, or in that case, because the child already had a disability, they just let the child get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, it's abuse. If your child is obese, shit happens. But if you are not actively doing something about it, if you are still fucking fattening your child more, that's abuse. You're abusing your children. It's like people take medication for a mental issue and then feel better from it. They stop taking it. Boom. That's it. That's what it sounds like Glitter and Lasers was saying. I fucking agree. 11 weeks. I thought I was in perfect shape or on the road. Are you kidding? You're hundreds of pounds overweight. Crazy. There's plenty of vegan foods that are garbage. Lizzo claims she's vegan. Absolutely. Her fans definitely claim she's vegan. I have the fucking death threats to fucking prove it. Can we even afford endorsing obesity? We can't. We cannot. The obesity epidemic is crushing the country. It is absolutely crushing the country. That's one of the reasons why Mark and I got together to make No Morbidity. People that are this big, this is the real deal. This big, people do not need any more stimulants. They do not need any more thermogenics. When you're that big, you need something gentle that will help you just curb your appetite. So then we want people to use No Morbidity to then work on their lifestyle skills, to work on their hydration, their sleep, while they have less of an appetite, while their appetite is severely diminished. We want them working on their healthy lifestyle skills to get to and stay at a healthy weight. We do not. I mean, we want this to be a tool to help people get down. Like, that's what we want. We want to make sure that people use No Morbidity to gain control of their healthy habits or their unhealthy habits and make them into healthy habits. Because we cannot afford as a society anymore to get fatter. We spend like $2.5 trillion in avoidable lifestyle-driven chronic illness in America a year in shared healthcare costs. 1.4 million people die avoidably every single fucking year from avoidable chronic illness. Lifestyle-driven chronic illness. I'm sorry, but people would say that I'm mean. I don't want if we can save 1 million fucking people from dying because that we can help them avoid chronic illness that also burdens the healthcare system both in resources and cost for everybody. I mean, we should not be accepting this shit. It is the #1 comorbidity for the fucking pandemic next to age, and we have just gotten fatter. People want to expect that we took the fucking we took the pandemic seriously. You did not. If you are fat still, it is 2 years. If you are fat still, it has been like fucking. It's been 104 weeks. If you lost a pound a week, a 500 calorie deficit a day, you could have lost 100 fucking pounds by now. You could be at a healthy weight. If you wanted to get into a 750 calorie deficit a day, which if you're 300 pounds, a 750 calorie deficit a day is something like 22 to 2,400 calories, you could have lost 100 and some pounds by now, like 150 fucking pounds by now. It would not be that fucking hard. This is what we should have done at the very fucking beginning. Encourage people to be as healthy as fucking possible. Hang on. We should all become vegan. I'm eating steak here in a little bit today. I ate steak yesterday. I'm going to eat steak again. It's ridiculous to think we should all be vegan. That would be like all being sick. You're a whole, you need to fucking, your trolling is very fucking weak. So you're just gonna do the opposite stance of everything I say. That's pathetic. Have some fucking, try to make an argument against me. Don't just fucking troll. If you're gonna come here and troll, which I do appreciate, by the way, because your interaction, you're like an unpaid intern, you little hoe. But if you're gonna do that, try to come up with something that's gonna stump me. It's insane. I'll eat meat on camera. And if it bothers vegans, that's their fucking problem, bro. But do better. That's fucking weak. No worries. Do you know if April Lauren is upset with Alan's last video? If I was her, I'd be thinking really hard about my next step. Because what the fuck? If I was her, I would delete the video she fucking released yesterday or the day before and never mention that shit again and just fucking keep going on. Maybe take some advice too. So, because she fucking stepped in it big time. Big time. Anyway. We're all over the place today. We're 46 minutes in. Again, I can't show much of the thing. Alan, how often, if ever, do you eat pizza? I used to eat all the time. It's been about a year and a half, 2 years since I've eaten pizza. I do, just so everybody understands, I do have my stomach does not deal with gluten well, so it makes it a little easier for me not to eat pizza. There is a place by where we live that has a fucking tremendous fucking gluten-free pizza crust that I ate about a year and a half ago. It's just not something I'm interested in. I don't feel well afterwards. I do a really good job, I think, of analyzing how food makes me feel. And I did even notice that when I eat something that carb heavy, especially processed carb heavy, even if it's not gluten, that I feel very sluggish and lethargic and a little bit bloated no matter what. And I just don't want to fucking deal with that anymore. I like being very healthy. I like feeling very good. I like being able to just get up and fucking do shit. And I've trained myself to view that as wow, it may be a flavor pleasure. It's just not something I look forward to because in my mind, I do weigh out how it makes me feel fairly immediately afterwards or even the next day. So I've coupled the negative response my body has from eating things to the actual pleasure of eating the thing. And it seems to counteract quite a bit. And we teach people this in our coaching, by the way, which, by the way, here's the link for again. In our coaching, we help coach people to that association too, where the food that you eat does we try to get people to have the full relationship with food, meaning if you eat something 2 hours later, how do you feel? Do you feel lethargic? Do you feel have energy? Do you feel tired? Do you feel bloated? Do you feel great? Do you have energy? I mean, do you still feel hungry? Those sorts of things. Then people can make a little bit better response. It's the same reason how I used to drink a couple beers every day. I haven't drank beer in fucking forever. I had a Guinness not too long ago, but not a beer, not a Bud Light. And I've drank mine and several other people's share of Bud Light in my life. And I will occasionally have a whiskey, but then I have just a little bit. And if I have any more than an ounce or so, my body doesn't feel right the next day. And I've just built this mental association up with, how my body feels compared to the enjoyment versus the payment is not fucking there anymore. Such a smaller percentage caused by vegetarian agriculture. Not really. Truly, not really. I mean, grow your own food. Otherwise, don't bitch about the fucking environment, especially if you're obese. If you're obese, don't fucking miss me with that shit that you're concerned about the fucking environment. If you're obese and fucking obese and vegan, even miss me with that shit, because if you're obese, you add fucking way more. Your overconsumption fucks shit up way more than somebody fucking, especially somebody that hunts their own food and shit like that. So. I've been vegan for years, but did start eating some animal products because it makes me feel more energized. Not happy about it, but you gotta be. Yep, that's right. I hear you. Let's see. My daughter has been vegan for 5 years and eats food the way it's grown, ingredients like her mama taught her. That's out fucking standing. That works. That's out fucking standing. So. Alan, thanks for teaching and saying what everyone else is thinking. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Most of the children I see in the ER are clinically obese, and this new show is just trying to normalize the next generation being obese instead of fit. People should be openly laughing at this. People should be calling it what it is. It's a fucking sideshow. It is unfucking healthy for the people involved. The people involved are being exploited by Lizzo and her team. Nobody deep down is taking this truly fucking. Hi, baby. Come here. You want to say hi again? Woo! She almost knocked my coffee over. She almost knocked my coffee over, sweetie. But nobody takes it truly seriously. I mean, like deep down, everybody knows how unhealthy it is. Say hi to everybody. There are better ways to express yourself. Fuck off. You may think they're better. I don't. I fucking think I fucking express myself really fucking well. You fucking pansy ass bitches. Anyway, let's see. I'm so glad this ridiculous movement was not around when I was younger. I might have seriously, like, imagine that. Like imagine how bad it would be. As a trucker, you use a lot of fuck words. Even impresses me. Must be a Rust Belt thing. Keep scaring the pussies out here. I mean, thank you, buddy. Fucking funny. Anyway, I'm just going to do some Q&A. Michelle made a video about a 13-year-old who died of morbid obesity. The teen was 680 pounds in an older video, and I was shocked. It happens way more often than people think. Asha and I have been trying to get into shape, but find time as an engineering student is difficult, so I really tried to figure out a healthy diet and went to my university nutritionist. Good for you. I hope they helped you. School taught me nothing about balanced nutrition. We should be teaching kids about how to like fucking actually function in life, cook. Like children that don't know how to cook right now. Jesus, what the fuck? Tina, apparently people, down 90 pounds. Fucking hero right here. Fucking hero. Good fucking job, Tina. Good fucking job. Let's see, congrats. Get it. Those girls are fine in your thumbnail though, but that's my taste. I ain't into lean and skinny, but I'm into healthy. There is not a healthy person pictured in that thumbnail. Not fucking one. Not a fucking one. There is not a fucking healthy person in that fucking thing that is healthy. I'm sorry. That's delusion too. It just is. There's not a healthy person in that fucking thumbnail. I thought maybe I put the wrong fucking thumbnail when you said that. Give me a second. There is not a healthy person in that fucking thumbnail. Some are not quite as unhealthy as the others, but there is not a healthy person in that thumbnail. Not a one. Not a one. Another reason you shouldn't swear is because it's inappropriate for children to hear. Don't fucking have your children watch this shit, you dumb fuck. Where have you been? I find that I'm healthier if I eat more whole food plants. Some people. Down 38 pounds. Boom! Great fucking job. Half of this is due to the help from your book, Fuck Being Fat. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much, Zombie Chugs. Zombie needs hugs. Zombie Chugs. I don't know why the fucking read that, Zombie Chugs. Anyway, the pandemic also got me into cooking. Use your anxiety to exist. That's fucking outstanding. That's a fucking great thing. See, that is using negative and turning it into a fucking positive. Great for you. I did lose 100 pounds. I'm still obese. I was 450, but you're on the fucking way. You're on the fucking way. You are on the fucking way. That's amazing. Let's see here. How much money the government would make by taxing people by being overweight? That's, I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. Anyway, I'm scrolling down to the bottom. I'm going to answer a few questions, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here in about 5 minutes because I've got a lot of work. It's Monday, and Awesome Sauce seems to just want my fucking attention. Non-stop. I gained 40 pounds during the vid, and I was vegan, so I went back to eating meat, trying to get healthier. Good for you. Again, our coaching, we can help you. Obesity is never healthy. I don't understand why it's so confusing for people. I don't either. I really don't. I don't either. I really don't. She's like a little human. She often just sits here with me. She's falling asleep. I just woke her up. She's pissed. Last time I checked, morbid is synonymous for sickly. No shit. It's fucking crazy. You can be fat and pretty, but not fat and healthy. That's the fucking right there. Who gives a fuck if it's an attraction thing? Like, what the fuck? I mean, people are more upset by being called ugly than unhealthy. I'm sorry. That's fucking weird. That is superficial as fuck. That makes you superficial as fuck. You'd rather just as long as we call you pretty, you're okay. But knowing that you're a fucking burden on society because of your weight and adding extra carbon just by your overconsumption and then adding to the fucking healthcare burden, you're okay with all that shit as long as people find you pretty, you superficial piece of shit? Like, it's privilege. It's obese privilege. Hey, Alan. Hey, Alan, they all look like they're about to collapse. No, they really do. It's fucking bad. It is bad. Do you think at 45 it's too late to change your body, training, and muscle building, or will it take longer? It might take a little longer, but fuck, I mean, people can start at any fucking age. Any fucking age. I eat pretty boring but consistent. That's the way to fucking do it. I mean, you should like the food you have. Let's face it, swearing just isn't classy. Good! Can you imagine Jackie Kennedy swearing? I'm sure she did. Maybe she swore on occasion, but it's very difficult to imagine. Who gives a fuck about that hoe? I mean, like, does that hurt your feelings? What the fuck? I mean, I again, come with something better than this. Come with something better than this. Thanks for the plantar protein powder. I just got some in. I just got the peanut butter and banana plantar protein in. I'm probably gonna have some of it tonight as my fucking snicky snack. It's only too late when you're 6 feet under. Exactly. Alan, what advice would you give me to try to stop binging? Been overhauling my eating habits since watching you, but wow, sometimes the binge urge hits hard. If you are a binge eater, well, first of all, I mean, how about this? You are the first person that's asked about binge eating, and I'm about to close this out. So Samantha Aria, send me a message on the Every Damn Day Fitness Facebook page, and you get the consultation that Angela bought last time, and we can talk about it. But we can help set you up to try to control your hunger and try to avoid binge triggers and stuff like that. It's a half-hour consultation. It actually comes with a month of our app too, so you get part of the hunger management support group, and you are the winner. You are the fucking winner. Of that. So send me a message and we can talk more about it. There we go. I started lifting at 63, 3 years later, still at it. Get at it, motherfucker. That is awesome. You're bald too. You know what? Now I got to fucking, thank you. I love being bald. I sell angry bald man t-shirts and bald acceptance shirts. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking, now you got to make a new account because now you're just fucking mindlessly trolling and it's fucking weird. I can hear Jackie O cussing out JFK as much as he slipped around. No shit. I cannot wait for your supplement drop. Me neither. So I'm a binge eater. I started off by not having any sugar until the afternoon and drinking a little. I would put the taste of sweet off until the evening. I think that would be much better. Love the way you express yourself. Thank you very much. If you're so sensitive to cursing, go elsewhere. No shit. Anyway, well done, Samantha. And guys, it is almost time, and I am going to wrap it up just like a minute or two early because I literally have cat hair all over me right now, and I've got to get the fuck off. I got to get it off. But I hope everybody has a great day. Tomorrow we talk about another topic. I can't remember what I'm talking about tomorrow. Give me a second. I'm going to check it out. And again, I hope everybody understands. Oh, wait. Tomorrow we're talking about how a Huffington Post writer gained 70 pounds during a pandemic and think it's a good fucking thing because why the fuck not encourage people to be unhealthy and fat as fuck? So again, this is no hate to anybody that's on the show, Lizzo's Big Girls, except I just wanted to alert you that you are being used like sideshow freaks and people way back in their brain, while they may be applauding your face, because political correctness is going to lie right to your face. Political correctness is like, oh, you go, girl. You slay. You're so awesome, and slay queen slay, and you're great, and there's nothing wrong with you, and everything like that. That is a societal lie. Like, they're lying to you. They know that they're lying to you, and you're just going to do it anyway because it's what society's supposed to fucking say right now because that's what they tell you you're supposed to fucking say. We all know you're sick as fuck. We all know you eat way too many calories. We all know you're binge eating, and we all know you feel like shit. You are being made fun of openly by all of fucking society, and it's a fucking shame. Lizzo should be a fucking shame of herself. God damn.